Today, we are going to be answering the age-old question, can you deliver cargo across the GTA 5 online map without dying? That sure is going to be one heck of a title, but I think we can manage. That sure is going to be one heck of a title, but I'm sure we can manage it. This isn't going to be the stupidest thing I've done, and it's not going to be the first. So let's get started. Welcome to the super secret lair where we do all of our resupply missions and I don't know, I guess this is, but I didn't really go over the rules. It has to have a max of 25 players. I think this one has 26. Go away, Lester. Yeah, so that's basically the rules, and I have my good friend Hilixy here, and or my editor, I guess, and we're going to be doing this amazing mission where we have to sell the cargo. Now let's see if we can actually do this without dying. That is the big thing here. This is what's gonna take. Delivering cargo from, it's kind of easy, I guess, to holy shit, this is the worst thing I've done in my life. And as I was standing upon this car, I realized that I probably shouldn't be sitting there. Might be a little dangerous. I wasn't looking at my screen at the time, and now I realized this is probably the worst spot too that I should be standing on, in case a griefer comes by and tries to steal all my stuff. I mean, like, kill me. I don't know what I'm saying. So now we're heading down this hill, going through the depths of the city, trying to discuss our plan to see what we would do if a griefer, a Mark II, or any one of those disgusting beasts comes by. I do want to say, please like and subscribe if you do want all this futuristic stuff out of GTA Online. As you can see, Hilixy's driving skills are immaculate here. It is the best driving skills I've ever seen in my life. I found that there were people chasing us, so I decided to shoot at them, even though I wasn't doing much because we were moving at a constant speed, even though you couldn't really go over the speed limit in this truck. I was trying to shoot at them as much as I could, but since I'm not really the best at aiming, I couldn't. Alright, we are now passing through the heart of the city, going straight into the city to meet our demise. Will there be a Mark II? Will there be a griefer? We don't know. We really do not know. This was the best thing that was ever going for us. It started to seem like things were going up. We haven't ran into a player or a griefer. But then, I saw one. I started panicking. I started thinking about all the possibilities that could happen. What would he do? And then we passed him. He was fine. He was never seen or heard from again. And all of a sudden, our car started floating. I don't understand why or how, but it just started floating in midair. This is one of the most confusing things I've ever seen in this game, and I've seen a lot. And then, did it again. It just stopped in midair. I don't know what happened here. I don't think any of you, but if you do know, please like, subscribe, and comment. All of a sudden, Ben decides he's going to go into first person. He loses control because he doesn't understand what's happening, and he falls. He slips and crashes. Tries to move back, but I keep distracting him by talking, and he falls back all the way down onto the pier. He decides that it's a good idea to maybe just stop the truck and enjoy a nice little cigarette. He decides that it is perfectly fine just to park and take in the view of this beautiful game. We've come this far, and I accidentally pull out a grenade and accidentally throw it at the truck. I didn't mean to, and alrighty, attempt number 2. He was like, oh, we should get the plane. That way, we can drive on the ground without dying. This is a very hard task to do, and I do not think it is really that easy. But we try and manage to find a plane anyway. He spawns in one of his own. We get in the plane, and it's a weird jet plane. I don't know why he brought this, but he did. So we hop in and we take off to the skies, soaring through the beauty of Los Santos. I ask him where we're going, and he says it's in LSIA. We just need to go there. I'm like, that's perfectly fine. He says in order to do this for the plane mission, we're gonna have to drive the plane on the road. And I say that's a pretty good idea. We should go through the heart of the city. And right at this moment, my good friend Ben was showing off, saying, look how good I can fly.
Master flyer, dude.
Yeah, bro, I can see that. Oh, bro. Bro, you're so good at flying. You're so good at flying.
It was at this moment when Ben ordered a helicopter so we could fly away into the clouds and actually do the mission that we were supposed to do in the first place. After that little, incident, we were able to fly all the way to LSIA, landing that is not dangerous whatsoever. I tried to hop out, and he almost crushed me. And he was scraping the side of a gas can. I was afraid that we were going to blow up. Tried to get back in so I could see this firsthand, and I'm surprised that the gas can didn't blow up. We decided to get in the plane. Ben was sad that it wasn't the giant cargo plane. I wasn't, because that's a huge target and people could shoot at us. And we don't want that, because we tried so long to get here. Then we realized that we should probably go through the doors because we can't lift off the ground. We realized that when we come over here, this is probably going to be a good idea because the exit is right there. We tried going over there to see if anything would happen, and of course, to our surprise, we couldn't fit. So we decided to try another way. I had suggested that we go over to the explodable fences by the other side of the airport. Ben said that was a good idea, so he went, driving away in his immaculate, amazing flying skills. Except we're not really flying, so it's his driving skills that are really pushing us along here. We thought it was a good idea until the damn fence wouldn't explode. This stupid fence, I tried trying to get out, but Ben wouldn't let me because he said that we need to be time efficient. And decided it was a good idea to actually start jumping the ramp. And here it is, the moment you've all been waiting for. This epic build-up, all this time we've been talking about jumping the ramp, and here it is. This amazing stunt performed by Hilixy is a very amazing thing. But it didn't get us to where we needed to go. So we tried again, trying to jump this ramp, this stupid, godforsaken ramp. We tried again. I was like, Ben, you might want to go a little bit farther so you can get a head start. He said, no, I got this. And another amazing stunt jump by Ben. He said, you know what? We actually did it. We came all this way, and I said, man, this is a long jump, but we did it. He promised to get back on the road as soon as possible, and that is what he did. We were so amazed at this, and we were so proud of ourselves for jumping that amazing ramp. We get through all the way through here, and drive down the road. Driving down the road was a nice, amazing thing. We were getting a little hesitant about approaching the heart of the city, but that was fine. The plane was taking a little bit of damage, but that's what happens when you drive on a road with a fighter jet. I'm sure it's nothing too dangerous though. Foreshadowing. But we were doing so good. You know, it's not as far as we've been, but we were doing pretty good and we were making some steady and quick progress. I was becoming increasingly happy until Ben crashed into something. I'm not sure. He crashed into a car, and we had to move away. Ben was saying that we shouldn't be looking at the front of the plane because it may or may not scare me. And I ended up doing so. It was fine. It didn't scare me much. Something devastating happened.
That poor guy. Ben, you gotta zoom in on that.
It works. It just works.
It just works. Just like Fallout 4. It just works.
It just works.
It just works.
It Opinions aren't necessary. They're suggestions.
Ben, did the plane stop?
Uh-oh.
Ben?
Uh-oh.
Even though we had a good laugh out of it, we were truly dying inside. I decided to shoot up this car and take it. Ben decided to get in and drive. It was the saddest moment of our lives. I couldn't believe that after all this work, we had lost it. Back to the start. Attempt number 3. We come over here all the way back to the shop, and then I realize we can't get in for some odd, strange reason. And then we find out it's the Vagos. They came and trying to shoot us up. Luckily, Ben was an army man and he knew what to do. Me, not so much, because I've never encountered this before. Because I'm a little slow when it comes to the game. So yeah, attempt number 3 is going pretty well, but we get in anyway and we start doing the cargo mission. I decided to check how much cargo we had left. And it wasn't a lot, but it was gonna do for now, I guess. It's not going to be much, but Hilixy invited me to his associate thingy. I'm not sure exactly. And then something tragic happened during this run. We encountered a foe in LSIA, and I wasn't recording at the time. And he blew us up on a Mark II, which is very sad because I didn't get to use the music I picked out for the Mark II, but that's okay. But no, the answer is no. You cannot deliver cargo across the GTA 5 online map without dying. It is physically impossible. I hate this game. It's garbage, and they need to nerf the Mark II. If you agree with me, like, follow, share, and subscribe. I don't know. Maybe part 2. Probably not. We'll see. Peace.